Today we're going to take you through just a quick video of installing a polycarbonate rear screen onto a tailgate. Same principle that you'd use putting a pair of rear quarter windows in a car. So if you carry on watching, we'll take you through the whole procedure. So first of all, you're going to cut all the original rubber from off the tailgate from underneath the glass that you've taken out. Try and get as much off it as you can. You're going to scratch it, so what you'll need is just a generic body primer, which is what all the glass fitters use. Make sure you get a good layer of this over as much of the original rubber seal as you can, and also covering any scratches up to prevent rusting in the future. Once you've done all that and you're happy with it, it's time to prep the rear screen. So that's easily done. All we need to do is basically put the screen in a safe position. Make sure there's no dust on everything. And here we're using isopropyl alcohol, and all we're going to do is just quickly wipe it around the black printed border on the screens, just to get rid of any dust and any grease. And that's basically ready for bonding on the screen. You don't need to use any primers on it, it's ready to actually stick on. Once you've removed the blue wrapping, you can get on with sticking the screen into the tailgate then. You can actually leave the blue wrapping on until afterwards if you want, it's just easier to take it off while it's out. Your next step is putting the glue around the windscreen. Now you can use any flexible polyurethane adhesive, but we recommend using something that's been really designed for plastics. We do have our own that we've had made for us, which is Polybond PC, which is a highly flexible polyurethane and it expands with the polycarbonate. What we don't recommend is you use anything that the glass fitters use for sticking glass in. So stick with something like this, you're not going to have any issues with it. If you notice the nozzle's got a V cut in, what that will give you is a perfect height of adhesive to actually push your screen into and get a good seal all the way around it. So once you're doing this, just be gentle with it, go slow, get a nice bead all the way around, and then you'll get a good seal on the screen. One of the important things is to make sure you don't leave any gaps, because if you do, that's where water can get in. And then where the two sides join, you've got a good overlap, which when you squash the screen in, it'll make sure that there's no gaps in that as well. So the next thing is just lie your screen on top. Make sure it's all centered and that you're happy with all the gaps around it. And then all you need to do is just gently push the screen into place. You're not trying to squeeze all the adhesive out from underneath it. You just want to make sure that your screen's sat on all the adhesive. You just press it down a little bit so it expands underneath the window. It's a bit more difficult to do when the screen's actually in the car, but the same principles will apply. All you need to do after that is just a bit of masking tape to hold the screen in place so that it doesn't slide around or move. Then just a quick press in again. And we'll leave the screen overnight. As we come back to it in the morning, take the masking tape off. remove the blue protective film. After removing the film, you'll probably notice that the screen's quite full of static electricity, so one of the things that we recommend you do is basically use our Polyseal and Polyclean kits. The Polyseal will remove all the static and it'll actually seal the surface of the polycarbonate so that dust doesn't really get attracted to it and stick to it. You can use the Polyseal after installation and after every major wash. The Polyclean that's in the kit as well is just something that you can spray on the window for a quick clean when you're at the track side. So just apply it quite thick, rub it all in with a microfiber cloth that's provided in the kit. Let everything dry and go hazy. And then it's just a quick buff, polish everything up and you're ready to go. And it's as easy as that. Thanks for watching.